Discover the extraordinary life of Princess Diana with our guide to the top 10 facts about Princess Diana. In this quick exploration, we unravel fascinating insights into the beloved princess's life. From her charitable endeavors to iconic fashion moments, join us as we uncover the captivating details that shaped Diana's legacy. Whether you're a longtime admirer or new to her story, stay tuned for an intimate look into the remarkable life of Princess Diana through these compelling and lesser-known facts. Top of form. Today we will talk about top 10 facts about Princess Diana. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. Ballet was one of her first loves. As a child in Norfolk, England, young Diana Spencer studied ballet and dreamed of taking the stage with the Royal Ballet. Unfortunately, her height held her back, as she eventually grew to nearly 5'11". But her passion for dance remained even after she married Prince Charles in 1981. She was known for her generosity in supporting the English National Ballet, both as a private dancer and through fundraising efforts. In 1985, she surprised an audience, including the royal family, at the Royal Opera House with a 3-minute contemporary dance performance with her friend and former Royal Ballet principal Wayne Sleep. After Princess Diana's death, renowned ballet dancer and choreographer Peter Schoffus developed a full-length ballet called Diana, the Princess. These are the secrets about Princess Diana that no one knew about until after her death. Too Late He Died wasn't Charles' first choice. In the late 1970s, Charles was heavy on the dating scene, spending time with ladies such as Lady Jane Wellesley, the Duke of Wellington's daughter, and brewery heiress Sabrina Guinness. He even proposed to the granddaughter of his mentor, Lord Louis Mountbatten. She said no. He was also spending time with Sarah Spencer, Diana's sister. Through it all, he had one very ineligible bachelorette on his mind, Camilla Shand, who had married Andrew Parker Bowles in 1973. Low on options and under pressure to tie the knot, Charles turned to the Queen and to Camilla for advice. Both agreed that Diana would be a good fit. Charles proposed in February 1981. Diana chose an engagement ring of 14 solitaire diamonds surrounding a 12-karat oval blue silent sapphire set in 18-karat white gold. This is the real reason Charles didn't marry Camilla in the first place. Nearly everyone in the world watched Diana's wedding. When Prince William and Kate Middleton got married in 2011, 300 million viewers tuned in. Sounds like a lot. Hardly. In 1981, when Diana married the Prince of Wales, a whopping 750 million people around the world watched her wedding. That's 6.5 times the number of people who watched the most viewed Super Bowl. Check out these rarely seen photos of Princess Diana. 4. There was one vow Diana didn't make. Most royal brides, including Queen Elizabeth II, Princess Margaret, and Princess Anne, adhered to the wedding vows as prescribed in the Anglican Book of Common Prayer, dating from 1662, to obey him and serve him, love, honor, and keep him in sickness and in health. But not Princess Diana. She decided to obey, a choice echoed by her future daughters-in-law, Kate Middleton and Meghan Markle. Here are 11 other secrets you didn't know about Charles and Diana's wedding. 5. Diana pulled out all the stops for her wedding. When Diana appeared at St. Paul's Cathedral on July 29, 1981, she was ensconced in an elaborate gown made of silk taffeta and antique lace, decorated with sequins, embroidery, and 10,000 pearls. Diana required several practice sessions to adjust to walking with the dress's enormous 25-foot train, an appendage that barely fit into the glass coach in which she rode with her father to the ceremony. Designed by David and Elizabeth Emanuel, the dress influenced wedding gowns for years after and is now owned by her sons and on display at the Althorp House in Northampton. These are the most inspiring quotes from the princess. 6. Princess Diana was extremely protective of her sons. Diana was famously protective of her sons and tried very hard to give them a somewhat normal upbringing, including taking them to school herself when she could. But what you may not know is that she also liked to occasionally indulge their more boyish whims, even if it meant using her royal status. She once invited Cindy Crawford, Naomi Campbell, and Christy Turlington to be waiting in the family's private residence when a starstruck William came home from school. I was probably a 12 or 13-year-old boy who had posters of them all on his wall, and I went bright red and didn't know quite what to say and sort of fumbled, and I think pretty much fell down the stairs on the way out, William recalled. 7. Queen Elizabeth wasn't a fan of Diana's. Queen Elizabeth reportedly found her son's 20-year-old bride borderline insufferable. "She's not like the rest of us," the Queen told the editors of Fleet Street. "She's very young." When Diana pursued volunteer and fundraising opportunities with people suffering from HIV and AIDS, the Queen asked Diana if she couldn't get involved with something more pleasant. And while the meaning is disputed, the Queen is reported to have said at the news of Diana's death that someone must have greased the brakes. This is how Princess Diana really spent the final weeks of her life. 8. She suffered from an eating disorder. In 1995, Princess Diana opened up about her struggles with bulimia in a BBC interview. According to Vogue, she explained that low self-esteem and stress from her split with Prince Charles contributed to it. Diana said, "I didn't like myself. I was ashamed I couldn't cope with the pressures. I had bulimia for a number of years, and that's like a secret disease. It's a repetitive pattern, which is very destructive. It was my escape mechanism." Here are some secrets you probably never knew about Princess Diana's love affair. 9. Princess Diana worked at a nursery school. In 2015, Prince George began attending the Westaker Montessori School in Norfolk, England, continuing what has become a bit of a tradition with the current royal family. At Princess Diana's insistence, both William and Harry attended Montessori schools. Before she became a princess, Diana worked as a nursery assistant at the Young England Kindergarten School in Pimlico, yet another school that embraces the Montessori curriculum. 10. She was committed to charity work. Diana was once linked to over 100 charities, according to Time, using her fame and royal status to bring attention to causes such as AIDS and HIV prevention and education, landmines, and homelessness. She even auctioned off several of her iconic dresses to raise over $5 million for AIDS and breast cancer charities. Next, read about what really happened between Prince Charles and Princess Diana. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and click to subscribe button.